You've been told milk builds strong bones, but what if the wrong cheese is quietly harming your heart, raising your blood pressure, or upsetting your digestion after 60? It's true, not all cheeses are created equal, and as we age, our bodies react differently to what we eat. Some cheeses can strengthen your bones and improve gut health, while others may slowly chip away at your well-being without you even realizing it. Today, we're going to uncover the 4 cheeses you should absolutely avoid after 60, and the 4 you must eat every day to stay strong, sharp, and active. If you love cheese, this could be the most important health tip you hear all year. As we grow older, especially beyond the age of 60, our bodies go through a variety of changes that affect how we digest and absorb nutrients. The importance of nutrition becomes more critical. And one area that often goes unnoticed is how everyday foods, like cheese, can either support or harm our overall health. Cheese is a beloved staple in many households, known for its flavor, texture, and versatility. However, it can also be a hidden source of health risks if the wrong types are consumed, especially for seniors. As the body ages, it becomes less efficient at managing certain components commonly found in cheese, such as saturated fats, sodium, and lactose. That's why being selective with the type of cheese you eat becomes not just a matter of taste, but a matter of health. First, let's talk about the impact of saturated fat. Many popular cheeses are high in saturated fats, which can raise LDL cholesterol levels, often referred to as bad cholesterol. Elevated cholesterol is one of the major risk factors for heart disease, which is already more common among seniors. In your 60s and beyond, your arteries may start to stiffen naturally, so adding too much saturated fat into your diet through cheese can accelerate this process, potentially leading to high blood pressure, heart attacks, or strokes. When you're younger, your body might be able to tolerate the occasional indulgence, but with age, these small dietary choices can have a larger cumulative effect. Mixed sodium is another concern. Salt is often used in the cheese-making process to enhance flavor and extend shelf life. However, consuming too much sodium can cause your blood pressure to rise, a serious issue for many people over 60. High blood pressure is called the silent killer because it often has no symptoms until it leads to something catastrophic, like a stroke. Cheeses like feta, processed American cheese, and Roquefort may taste delicious, but they pack a heavy sodium punch. It becomes increasingly important to read labels, understand portion sizes, and limit these high-salt cheeses to protect cardiovascular health. Lactose intolerance also becomes more common with age. Many seniors begin to experience digestive discomfort, such as bloating, gas, or diarrhea, after consuming dairy products. That's because the body may produce less lactase, the enzyme that breaks down lactose. For someone who is lactose intolerant, consuming traditional cow's milk cheese can lead to digestive issues that interfere with daily life. It's not just about the discomfort. Chronic inflammation from poor digestion can impact the immune system, energy levels, and nutrient absorption. Moreover, immunity in seniors is typically not as strong as it once was. This is why consuming unpasteurized or mold-ripened cheeses can be risky. Unpasteurized cheese may contain harmful bacteria like Listeria monocytogenes, which poses a serious threat to older adults whose immune systems may not be as effective in fighting infections. While younger people may recover quickly from foodborne illnesses, seniors are more vulnerable to severe complications, hospitalizations, or worse. Cheeses like brie, camembert, and blue cheese often fall into this category and should be avoided unless you are absolutely certain they're pasteurized and safely handled. All of these changes, whether it's reduced enzyme production, stiffer arteries, or lowered immunity, mean that the foods that once seemed harmless or even healthy in younger years must now be evaluated with more care. Cheese can still be part of a healthy diet after 60, but only if approached with awareness. It's no longer just about flavor. It's about how that food interacts with the aging body. Choosing the right types of cheese can support health goals like preserving bone density, maintaining muscle mass, and keeping your heart strong. On the other hand, choosing the wrong types of cheese regularly can contribute to the progression of silent but serious health issues. That's why understanding the relationship between aging and nutrition is vital for anyone entering their 60s and beyond. Making informed decisions about everyday foods like cheese is one of the most powerful, simple, and effective ways to age well. Not all cheeses are created equal, and for individuals over the age of 60, certain types of cheese can pose serious health risks. While cheese can be a good source of protein and calcium, the wrong varieties can contribute to conditions that seniors are already at higher risk for, such as high blood pressure, heart disease, digestive issues, and foodborne illnesses. Understanding which cheeses to avoid can make a significant difference in maintaining overall health and well-being during the later years of life. One of the primary concerns for seniors is managing heart health. And unfortunately, some cheeses are packed with ingredients that directly affect the cardiovascular system. Take processed cheese slices, for example, the kind often found in fast food or pre-packaged sandwiches. These products are not only high in sodium and saturated fat, but also contain preservatives, artificial ingredients, and stabilizers. Regular consumption of processed cheese can lead to increased cholesterol levels and elevated blood pressure. Seniors, whose arteries may already be less flexible due to aging, are especially vulnerable to the consequences of this buildup. What may seem like a harmless slice of cheese on a sandwich can quietly contribute to long-term health issues. Blue cheese is another variety that seniors should approach with caution. This type of cheese is made using specific molds, which give it its characteristic blue or green veins and strong flavor. While these molds are generally safe for the average person, they can be problematic for seniors, whose immune systems are no longer as robust as they once were. Older adults are more susceptible to infections and foodborne illnesses, and blue cheese may harbor harmful bacteria if not properly stored, or if it comes from an unpasteurized source. Listeria monocytogenes is one such bacterium that can thrive in soft and mold-ripened cheeses, and an infection can be particularly dangerous for older adults, potentially leading to severe complications or even death. Brie, a soft cheese with a creamy texture, is also on the list of cheeses that should be avoided by seniors. Like blue cheese, brie is often made with unpasteurized milk and undergoes mold ripening. This makes it another potential host for dangerous bacteria like Listeria. Even when pasteurized, Brie's high moisture content creates an environment where bacteria can grow easily if the cheese is not stored at the right temperature. Moreover, its high fat content can also contribute to cholesterol issues. While it may be a delicious addition to a cheese board or spread, brie poses too many risks for individuals over 60 who are trying to manage their health proactively. Cream cheese, though mild in taste and commonly used in various recipes, is another variety seniors should limit or avoid. While it doesn't carry the same bacterial risks as mold-ripened cheeses, it is high in saturated fat and offers little nutritional value. It contains very low levels of calcium and protein compared to other cheeses, and is often consumed in large amounts without awareness of its fat and calorie content. Seniors need to be especially mindful of caloric intake and nutrient density, as metabolism tends to slow down with age. Eating foods that provide limited nutrients but contribute to weight gain or cholesterol buildup can undermine efforts to stay active and healthy in later years. Each of these cheeses, processed slices, blue cheese, brie, and cream cheese, represents a hidden health hazard when consumed regularly by seniors. The effects may not be immediate, but over time, the accumulation of saturated fat, excess sodium, and exposure to potentially harmful bacteria can take a toll on the body. Aging gracefully and healthfully requires conscious choices in everyday eating habits. Eliminating or significantly reducing the intake of these high-risk cheeses can be a simple yet powerful step in protecting heart health, boosting immunity, and improving overall quality of life in the senior years. While there are certain cheeses seniors should avoid, the good news is that there are also several types that can offer real health benefits when included as part of a balanced daily diet. These cheeses are not only delicious, but are also packed with nutrients that can support the unique needs of aging bodies. As we grow older, our bones, muscles, and digestive systems need extra care. And the right kind of cheese can provide essential nutrients like calcium, protein, and probiotics that support overall health. Among the best choices for seniors are cottage cheese, ricotta, Parmesan, and goat cheese, each offering a combination of easy digestibility and nutritional value. Cottage cheese is one of the most senior-friendly cheeses available. It's soft, low in fat, and packed with protein, making it ideal for maintaining muscle mass, which naturally declines with age. Protein is vital for seniors, not only for muscle repair and strength, but also for immune function and energy. Cottage cheese is also relatively low in calories and contains a good amount of calcium, supporting bone density and reducing the risk of osteoporosis. Many seniors also tolerate it well because it contains less lactose than harder cheeses, making it easier on the digestive system. It can be eaten on its own or paired with fruits or vegetables, making it a versatile addition to any meal. Ricotta is another excellent choice. Made from whey rather than curds, ricotta is lighter, softer, and often more digestible. It's rich in calcium and protein, which are essential for keeping bones strong and supporting lean muscle. In addition to these benefits, ricotta contains less sodium than many other cheeses, which is particularly important for seniors trying to manage or prevent high blood pressure. The texture of ricotta is smooth and creamy, making it an ideal option for those who may have dental issues or difficulty chewing. It can be used in both savory and sweet dishes, making it a tasty and practical choice for everyday meals. Parmesan cheese may surprise some people as a healthy option for seniors, but when consumed in moderation, it can offer significant benefits. Parmesan is a hard, aged cheese that is naturally low in lactose and rich in calcium and phosphorus, two minerals that are essential for maintaining strong, healthy bones. Its strong flavor means that even a small amount adds a lot of taste to a dish, helping reduce the need for salt or additional fat. Seniors can sprinkle a small portion over vegetables, soups, or whole grain pasta for a flavorful, nutritious meal. Additionally, the aging process involved in making Parmesan enhances its digestibility, making it easier for aging digestive systems to handle. Goat cheese is also highly recommended for seniors, especially those who are lactose intolerant or have difficulty digesting cow's milk products. Goat cheese contains less lactose and a different protein structure that makes it easier to digest. It's also lower in sodium and saturated fat compared to many cow's milk cheeses. Goat cheese provides healthy fats, calcium, and vitamins like A and D, all of which contribute to immune function, bone health, and vision. Important concerns for anyone over 60. Its tangy flavor and creamy texture make it a delightful addition to salads, whole grain crackers, or even as a spread on toast. Incorporating these 4 cheeses, cottage cheese, ricotta, Parmesan, and goat cheese, into a senior's daily diet can have significant health advantages. They provide the essential nutrients that aging bodies require, while also being gentle on digestion and lower in the components that can pose health risks. While it's still important to consume them in appropriate portions, these cheeses can play a valuable role in supporting a strong, balanced, and enjoyable diet well into the golden years. While it's true that some cheeses can offer health benefits for seniors, Even the healthiest options must be enjoyed in moderation and with attention to overall diet balance. For people over the age of 60, portion control and dietary variety are just as important as choosing the right kind of cheese. No single food, not even a nutritious cheese, can provide everything the body needs. Therefore, seniors must think beyond just what type of cheese to eat and also focus on how much, how often, and what to pair it with in order to truly support their health in the long term. One of the main reasons portion control is so crucial is the natural slowing of metabolism that comes with age. As we get older, our bodies burn fewer calories, which means that even healthy foods can lead to unwanted weight gain if eaten in excess. Cheese, even in its healthiest forms, is a concentrated source of calories and fat. For example, just 1 ounce of cheese can contain over 100 calories. That may not sound like much, but if consumed without consideration, it can quickly add up, especially when cheese is part of multiple meals in a day. Seniors, particularly those who are less active or have limited mobility, must be extra mindful of these calorie contributions to avoid gradual weight gain that can lead to complications such as joint pain, heart disease, or diabetes. Another reason to pay attention to cheese intake is sodium content. Even cheeses considered healthy can still contain moderate levels of salt. Seniors who are managing high blood pressure or at risk for cardiovascular disease should aim to limit daily sodium intake ideally to around 1,500 milligrams per liter. While low-sodium cheeses like ricotta or mozzarella are better choices, eating them in large quantities can still push sodium levels beyond recommended limit. This is why moderation is key. Using cheese as a flavorful accent, rather than the centerpiece of a meal, can help seniors stay within safe sodium boundaries. Equally important is what cheese is eaten with. Seniors should avoid pairing cheese with processed or refined carbohydrates like white bread, crackers, or sugary spreads, which offer little nutritional value and can spike blood sugar levels. Instead, they should combine cheese with high-fiber, nutrient-dense foods like whole-grain toast, raw vegetables, or fruit. This not only enhances the taste experience, but also contributes to better digestion, improved satiety, and balanced blood sugar levels. Fiber-rich foods are especially beneficial for seniors, helping to maintain regular bowel movements, support heart health, and keep cholesterol levels in check. Hydration is another factor often overlooked in senior nutrition. Cheese is a dense, dry food that can contribute to dehydration if not balanced with enough fluids. Seniors naturally experience a reduced sense of thirst and are more prone to dehydration, which can affect everything from kidney function to cognitive clarity. When including cheese in a meal, it's a good idea to also have a glass of water, herbal tea, or a watermelon on the side. This supports digestion and ensures that the body remains well hydrated, which is essential for energy, concentration, and overall well-being. It's also wise for seniors to consult with their healthcare provider or a registered dietitian before making significant changes to their diet, especially if they are managing chronic conditions like high cholesterol, diabetes, or kidney disease. A personalized nutrition plan that takes into account medications, allergies, and health goals can help ensure that even the healthiest cheeses are eaten in a way that supports, rather than hinders, optimal health. Food should be both nourishing and enjoyable, but as we age, it becomes more important than ever to be intentional about every choice. Cheese can certainly be part of a healthy lifestyle after 60, but it must be consumed thoughtfully, guided by knowledge, balance, and moderation. In conclusion, cheese can either be a valuable ally or a hidden threat to your health after the age of 60. It all depends on the choices you make. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to saturated fats, sodium, and lactose, making it essential to avoid harmful varieties like processed cheese slices, blue cheese, brie, and cream cheese. At the same time, including nutrient-rich options such as cottage cheese, ricotta, parmesan, and goat cheese can offer real benefits for bones, muscles, digestion, and overall well-being. But even with the healthiest options, portion control, proper pairing with fiber-rich foods, and staying hydrated remain crucial. By making thoughtful, informed decisions about the cheeses you eat, you can enjoy their flavor while supporting a healthier, stronger body throughout your senior years.